So, unfortunately, I see a lot of parallels now in what happened in Russia in the 1990s. Of course, different systems, different countries, different histories. But, there is a playbook in politics that all others can emulate. And, I talk about this in the book. And I also talked about this in a foreign affairs article. I mean, you can't make a really, kind of neat comparison, but you can see elements, you can see, patterns here emerging that are very disturbing. But, Trump proves in office to be, just a complete break with anyone else in the past, a complete break with any other president, certainly in, kind of people's lifetimes and living memory and recent history. And he doesn't want to govern. I mean, this is actually a big difference with Putin. He doesn't want to govern through the state. He wants to dismantle the state. I guess that was the Leninist idea of a sort of a cell in the White House of Putin, Trump rather, poison sit there, and his loyalists, and run, kind of in opposition to the state, and certainly not have anything to do with Congress. But the big difference is that Putin believes in the power of the state, which Trump didn't at all. But it's in those elements of personal power where they come to resemble each other. Putin's a showman as well. He's a performance artist, a political performance artist. All of the costume changes. Trump does the same thing. I mean, he never changes his suit, but he's always performing for a crowd, performing for his base, turning politics into a political performance. He plays to nostalgia. He says he's going to make America great again, and Putin's saying the same thing. He's not out there annexing territory, but he's doing, kind of a lot of things, Trump, that would, be very reminiscent of some of the things that Putin has been doing. In terms of an emphasis on imperial and Soviet nostalgia, kind of basically bringing back the old heroes and, kind of cloaking himself in that garb. And then the classic is the slow rolling self-coup. Because look, that's essentially what Putin has done, entrenching himself further and further in power, tinkering around with the electoral system, having the amendments in Congress, in the Duma rather, just like Trump trying to get members of Congress to change the rules of the game with the electoral college in the election, and and essentially kind of wanting to stay in power indefinitely. Putin created a Praetorian Guard. This is all of these kinds of elements there. But the big difference is Trump's at war with the state. Putin is not at war with the state. But both of them are creating kinds of plebiscitary democracies, all about them and their presidencies, a popularity contest about them, no real opposition, trying to, kind of push that out to the fore. And, to kind of basically change the rules so they can kind of stay in power indefinitely.